Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the UCF Knights and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the UCF head coach before the game. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, but he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? With the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, get a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Knights line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it in. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. They'll take the penalty and move them back. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first. Working the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Fresh setter down's going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. The defense takes matters into its own hands. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Watson. Makes the catch, but goes no further. It'll be a short pickup on that one. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Good timing on the quick out. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Knights! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Out wide left, it's Wiley. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
3rd and long coming up. Throwing, Hawkins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
These guys aren't human able. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Hawkins. Look out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Drops back. It's Hawkins. He wants to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Mustangs need to pick it up on 4th down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Again, it's Hawkins. Oh, pressure's coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Knights come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll run out of the gun with Watson.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. And it's picked off right at the goal line. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion, making the adjustment. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Shakes off the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Might as well run him again. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. They'll run it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Has to have it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about the confidence? This coach is very confident. 4th down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it? Wow, you better get it, and you did here, so great coaching.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game, on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. Here comes the heat. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proven themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Hawkins. They're all over it. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Got a man. It's Watson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He's close to the first down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. There he goes. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Follows his blocks. It's Henderson. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustang!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Rashada Downs going up top. Lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Yellow Jackets coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They give it to him again. He'll be dropped.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins unloads to the wideout. Just got rid of that one.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit. He wants to take the top off. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's past the sticks. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all through.
Breaks away on the left. Past the 20. 10. To the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. On the return, it's Farmer. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll him at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. From the gun. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Upstairs, he's got it. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
The throw. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break.
Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Still a lot of time to go here in the 3rd quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the 3rd quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They go play action with Hawkins. Zings it complete to the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hawkins throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Hale. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This one's complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Quarterback changing the play. 4th down, Hawkins. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side is Watson. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires downfield. And that one's incomplete.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Needs it here on 4th down. Moves to his right. Slings it downfield. Complete in the middle.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium's expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. A run for the quarterback. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They get to the line quickly. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run with Watson. He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Knights! Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw. Rolls right.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job. The ball's free! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turn. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Second and long here. Snap it to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we need...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And hold on just a minute. This is a big turnover, but there is a flag down, and I don't think it's going to stand. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Wants to throw one first. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the field. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Tough run here. It's Watson. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line. And
got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, UCF! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect